I mean, I wasn't live. I mean, I was live, but it wasn't like I was like doing or saying anything. It was just that I went live, and then next thing I know, Mom calls me up, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, if you know, I think that people call Mom sometimes. There's a couple, 3 or 4 people that know her number. 1 or 2 of them gets butthurt every 6 months, and they call Mom saying, "Oh, American Dream, your son is up to no good," or whatever. Like, I'm pretty goddamn sure the other day when that video of you and me and all that went viral kind of on other people's channels. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Mom got a phone call. I got a phone call from her that next night.
Yeah, but they didn't even, nobody picked up the fact that I was calling you a liar and mad at you.
Really,
You were
Jesse?
just talking and it was your excuses that were so lame.
Excuses, I know. Pretty clever.
Anybody would have known you were lying.
Well,
Although she's more gullible than anybody.
fucking earphones ain't working. These. I need some fucking new earphones. These earphones I got from Jill aren't working no more. Let me fix this before fucking things get out of control. I gotta do this here. I gotta do it. It's part of the fucking game here. I gotta pull that, and that, and that, and that. And there's all that. There's that. What do you mean, no, not just that? What the fuck? There should be like. Yeah.
No?
Yes. Definitely, that's the plan. Oh my god, what the fuck is up with my shit? I'm not even showing any. No. I'm way behind. The American Dream is an actor. I'm not a role model. Some of the things I do can cause a person to get hurt, institutionalized, or deported. In other words, don't try this at home because I've been put in jail for my bullshit. Don't do this. I need my headset. God, I can't believe I paid $5 for these headphones, and these are the good headphones in jail. I mean, I got the premium headphones for $5 in jail, and they're already starting to give down on me. I don't know what's going on. I'll just do the best I can with what I got. We'll do the hillbilly stomp. I like Stuckies, truckers, and Big Match hats. I like laundry. Walk around women in laundry mats. I'm white trash. With lamb and rice. Maybe you've heard of it. Then we got with beans and cheese. Then we got the queen bee right here. Former alpha of the wolf pack. Itzy. In all her glory. You know, and she could still fuck up a cat. As long as the other 3 dogs attack the cat at the same time, Itzy could get a bite out of it. That's my Itzy. I love her more than anything else in this world right now. It's like that. It's like that. I gotta cook some ground beef for you. Here, chill out. Say hi to your friends. Here. Spider stole her fucking bed. Look at her. She goes to her bed, and now Spider dwells in that domain. 3 plus 3, 4 by 4 it. To a place that's scenic. I want some ham hocks. I'm gonna do a bit of white trash pool. They go to the stomach. Oh, the hillbilly stomp. You coming, baby? What? Hey, where that food come from? No, not the. The hillbilly stomp. Yeah, T, quit fucking around. What, baby? You want me to turn the heater? Okay. Yes, I'm gonna make your food. Oh, goddamn. She needs. Here. I gotta give her this chair to sit in or she'll flip out. She don't know what to do. She'll walk around in circles around it for like an hour. Come here. Come on, baby. There, you're safe. She's here. She's okay. That's Itsy. Got to see her, or it's not a stream. About a whole beer, talking about a hot country girl. Let's go ahead and give it to my dogs. 80% lean. I just mixed in their dog food. That's how white men do it. Better ask somebody. A little bit of cheese. Mix that in later. I need to fucking squash this down. I wish I could play music on like I used to. I used to love playing music. I'd be playing Smo and Mox and Creek and Bang Tang Lung and every other band that was kick-ass at the time. Remember, not Johnny Reb. Is his name Johnny Reb? Who was that guy that wrote all those drunken songs? Oh, that guy, Johnny Rebel? Maybe it was Johnny Rebel. Some hillbilly white dude. You got to put a little bit of paprika because it tenderizes the meat. Man, I need another drink of Kratom. I'm like really coming down hard. I went and got my Kratom from the head shop, and I'm really coming down hard right now. Breaking news. We have a guest appearance. Guys, if you want, cash at me. If not, I don't care. And here is some breaking news. We have Negasonic come up. Neg, is that really you?
Hey, Dream. What's up, bud?
Oh, God. Let me turn on my voice so I can hear you.
You can hear me now. Testing.
You?
All right. Cool.
Hey, what's up, nigga?
Not
Nigga,
much, just chilling.
by now you've heard the confession. Yes, I was drinking. I was drinking the other day, and you get a live one-to-one interview with Cindy because of it. This is a Negasonic exclusive. No. Let me stay there. No, stay there. No. Cindy, didn't I admit to you the other day that I was drinking?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but admittance is one of the first steps in it, you know?
That's one of the first steps.
I mean, you did good for 3 months, damn near 3 months. That's a lot of people can't even make it that long, man.
3 months, 3 weeks, and like 7 days.
Yeah, the idea is to keep it continuous though, without breaking it. But now that you know you could do 3 months, now you try again and you go for 4 months. You know.
When she walked out on me out there, I thought it was home clear, and then she found the Four Loko can. And I could lie until the day I died, but I couldn't live with my conscience.
You know what? I think you got caught subliminally. I think that you wanted to get caught, otherwise you would have done a better job hiding it.
I think you're right.
He's always sneaky when he's hiding, and I can tell.
Yeah, and if he got caught that easy this time, I mean, that's because your subconscious wanted you to get caught. Just like those guys in the criminals, you know, they do a bunch of shit wrong and subconsciously they want to get caught. So
it's a crying shame. Sydney, can you talk to him? You're not on camera. Just talk to Negasonic while I go cook. I gotta cook Itzy her food.
What's up, Mr. Random? Hey Cindy, how you doing?
Cindy, Negasonic, Cindy. You can't see her face, but you can hear her like that.
That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Cindy. Yeah, I quit drinking almost 20 years ago. On August 4th this year, it'll be 20 years exactly. I quit on August 4th, 2004.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you. I was proud to dream, you know, and I tell them that's why I was one of the people with Lay Geno telling them, you know, just smoke some of the vapor weed, man. It helps out. It helps curb it, you know. It especially when you're drinking, because you know you got to have something. You can't just go cold turkey unless you're in an actual facility, and you have people there that can stop you.
But he has his kratom too.
Yeah. I've never tried that stuff myself, but I mean, if it helps them with you know, the withdrawals, that's everything, because that's what'll draw people back to drinking 9 times out of 10. You know, I mean, I knock on wood, I've never had a relapse, but I've known lots of people who have.
Yeah.
How long have you been sober, Negasonic?
It'll be 20 years, August 4th.
Holy shit.
Yep. And I used to drink every day. Every day I would have to have a bottle, and I'd have to have a case of beer.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, I would shake if I didn't drink. I mean, I still worked and everything, but most of the time I was always drunk, you know?
Yeah.
So
I took care of a man in hospice that was dying of cirrhosis of the liver, and his wife would, because his wife had to go work, because he was not, you know, they weren't that old. They were in their 40s or 50s. So she worked, but she would pack a sandwich and then fill a big mug full of beer for him.
oh jeez.
And he'd take his medicine, beer, and everything. It's like, oh.
She enabled him.
Just looked awful, but.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to ask you something in front of Negasonic. How hard has it been living with a man with addiction? How long has it been living with me? 20 years with addiction. That's a good question. That's legitimate. Coming from
a good question.
When he was drinking a lot, he was downright abusive, and that's why I left last year.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the live streams. You know, I've been around Dream for a couple of years now, and I've seen some of the live streams, and yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Especially with alcohol. Like when I went to rehab, I had people that were meth heads and crack heads and heroin addicts, and they would come up and ask, "Hey, what are you in for?" And I tell them I'm here to quit drinking, and they'd all be like, "Oh shit, dude, that's tough, man," you know. I'm sitting here saying, you know, you were a fucking heroin addict, and you're telling me it's tough, but that's because, you know, a heroin addict a crack addict, their dealers can run out of weed or run out of product and not have any, but there's always alcohol available.
Yeah, that's true.
So
You can
there's always
almost see
temptation.
why it was. You can almost understand prohibition when you see the kind of drunk that he was.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it ought to be legal because he was so bad.
Well, it's like the gun laws. You can be an alcoholic and have a gun license, but if you smoke weed and have a gun, then it's the end of the world. And I mean, people who get stoned don't just randomly start fights, and they're usually more mellow. But when you get that drink in you, oh, forget about it.
I know.
I mean, that's why one of the reasons I quit, is I was just getting really bad. I mean, health wise, family wise stuff, and just it was just getting bad. So I had to quit. And luckily like I said, I checked myself in, and I wanted to quit, and I was ready. And that's the main thing, is the person has to be ready to quit. They have to hit that rock bottom that makes them look and say, oh God, I can't do this, and I think Dream has kind of had that. But again, relapsing is a very normal thing for a lot of people in recovery. But it's like I said, he has 3 months, almost 4 months already. So now he needs to go for 4.5 months, and when I mean that, I don't mean just go for, not drink for a few more weeks and say I've got 4 months. So like once you have that one drink, the slate is wiped clean, and you have to start over from zero.
Day one. God, it sucks.
Day one.
Now
I will admit I'm a terrible enabler, and that's another reason I left, because I didn't think he'd get better with me here.
That's yeah, exactly. That family and friends are big enablers.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people.
I don't like it, but
tell her what happened when you told my mom that people paid me money to get drunk. tell Negasonic what happened when you told my mom that people.
Well, no, I was talking to his mom about what we were going to do about him being in jail in Abilene that first week, and in last November, and I said, well, and he doesn't have money, but people send him money and ask him to get drunk. And she said, oh, that's just sick.
Yeah, it is. Well, when you think about it, it is. I mean, it can be a good thing up to a point. But at a certain point, a lot of the people were just feeding him money to get drunk because they wanted to see the crazy, wild dream,
Yeah, they did. Because I didn't know where he was getting it. I was pretty much managing the money, so I mean, he could go to work, and then all of a sudden the money would be gone, and I didn't know where it had gone, and he was never being honest with me. So
that's the that's the disease. It turns you into a wicked person. You lie to your friends, you lie to your family, and you're just lying to yourself.
Can you tell him a horrifying story that happened? She came over to my apartment. Remember when I was staying at Motel 6? You were there? We kind of hung out with me then. She came over, and she had her key. She opened up the door to bring me food that I begged food for. Well, she found something there that disturbed her and made her leave. Remember that time with the crystal meth situation I got into?
Yes, I do.
The cucumbers and the bully captors?
Yes, I do.
What did you think when you saw that? Shock or awe?
Shock. But I know he had done that before, so I just left and I didn't call him again. I didn't go over again. Because the reason I was bringing him food is he was spending all his money. He was working, but he was spending it on crystal meth. So he'd have the energy to go to work. I don't know. I can't believe nobody else figured it out.
It gets to be a slippery slope with addiction, no matter what you're addicted to. I mean, even weed, but I mean, weed is the least harmful of all the creatures, because I mean, you don't go out and hold people up for weed, rob them at gunpoint or try to rob them like you do for, like, say, crack or heroin or meth.
That's true. It's a more mild drug, but I never did it when I was young, but my sisters live in California. So my
That's where I'm
younger,
at.
who's Michael's age, I stayed with her when my mom died, and oh my God, her house just reeked of that stuff.
She's addicted to marijuana.
Who?
Your sister, right?
Well, she really is, because she can't get through the day without going and taking a few hits.
I smoke every day. I do, and I have a job that I can afford to do it at. Like, I don't have a job where I always have to deal with people constantly. So I get high at work, and it's just, like I said, it helped me greatly with when I got out of rehab and everything. I was smoking, and that really helps curb the DTs and the wanting to drink, and out of the lesser two evils, then weed wins.
Got off of methadone. That methadone was going to kill him.
I was going to die.
My hospice doctor examined him once, and she pulled me aside after a meeting at work and said, if your husband doesn't get off of that stuff, he's going to die, and soon. But he was sleeping 23 hours a day. He'd be up only for a few minutes to eat. And I didn't know that he was taking as much methadone as he was. So then our doctor cut him off. But he was still, then he was going to the methadone clinic, and he kept asking for increases at the clinic. And those doctors, they'll keep you hooked.
Oh, that's how they get their bread and butter.
Right. So they just kept giving him more and more and more. It was awful. I thought I was going to lose him.
Yeah.
That era was bad. So
it's
I'm
good
really
that he's
off of the methadone, but he didn't do other things when he was on methadone. He didn't drink as much. He didn't.
But now, why don't I take methadone? People want to know. Why don't I?
Because you would have died.
No,
You're
not that.
taking too much.
The kratom got me over that dope sickness. Remember? That
Oh
6
yeah,
months?
and
6
other
months later.
drugs that he was able to get his hands on. He always had to get high or something to get over that withdrawal, because withdrawal from methadone is the worst withdrawal. As a nurse, I'm telling you that I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
No.
And if you do it with a doctor, they're not going to give you opioids and stuff to get through it. So he did it himself because he had access, but
I had good access, right?
Too good.
Yeah, I had some fentanyl patches that I had, and I had some hydrocodone, I had some Dilaudid. Oh man, I turned myself off. Good. I wouldn't that dope sick.
So he's getting dressed at night, and I'm like, what's that on your it's a smoking patch. No,
Smoking.
patch looks like.
Well, yeah.
And your friends that used to chew it,
Yeah.
people die that way.
I knew 2 nurses that both did drugs, and one of them sold the fentanyl patches, the one with the jelly in it, and one that was addicted to them. She bought some fentanyl patches from them. She chewed them. Then she calls me up late at night saying, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I chewed them. I think I'm ODing. What do I do?" I'm like, "Don't call me. What the fuck you calling me for? You idiot! You should have chewed that shit. We're talking 100 mic an hour patch, and for 72 hours, she chewed half of it, and she's fucking having OD issues." I'm like, you better go to the ER and forget my name. I ain't ever gonna sell you shit. I ain't never gonna connect. I never sold anyone anything. But I'll never introduce you to anyone that'll do that again. That fucking put me in a bad place. That was the last time I did that. One and last time. Crazy. You're getting on this. Thank you for asking the tough questions, Negasonic. These are the kind of questions that everyone wants to know. All they know is this blot or splot of, of who American Dream is. But if you have any curiosity questions that are scientifically based and just ask them. You're welcome to. I'm cooking the dog's food. I got to wait for it to cool down, but I'm right here. That's Cindy.
Put it up too hot. I only do 1 minute.
I got to put on the stove this time.
You put their food on the stove?
I'm ground beef. I cooked it with the ground beef.
You cooked my ground beef?
No, I just a portion of it with dog food with cheese. It's like the cheddar cheese with like the ground beef, and then I mix it, and then I give it to them. They like it.
Negasonic, if you buy your own groceries, how much they've gone up, like double.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
So I get mad at him when he gives them our food.
I mean, they were things that were like $5 are now like $12.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just went grocery shopping today, and I usually buy 1.5 pounds of shaved roast beef from the deli, and it usually comes out to about $19, and now it's like 27.
Wow. Yeah. See, and
bad.
Restaurant prices, like fast food prices, and all that have gone up for the same reason. They're paying through the nose for their hamburger patties and chicken patties, and so.
Yep.
Oh no, little Wids, don't cry.
But we still eat out because I have a
We're human.
back injury from our accident, and it's hard for me to cook sometimes.
Cindy, what was your reaction?
Yeah.
Cindy went to the brothel in Boys Town. Me, Todd, and Cindy went to the whorehouses up the hill in Mexico. Cindy went with us, and tell them what happened that day when you, me, and Todd went to the Boys Town in Mexico.
I only remember throwing up a lot of tequila at that bar.
You were getting pulled over by the federales.
Yeah.
You remember paying them money for a police escort?
Michael started throwing $20 bills at him. Well, stupid Todd was driving.
That was too drunk.
His buddy, and he had a little bit more sense when he drank, but he turns on a one-way street going the wrong way, and we got pulled over.
Oh shit!
Mexican federales. We paid them off, and they gave us a police escort to the biggest brothel.
They did. That's right.
Yep. Then what happened over at the whorehouses?
Oh, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm too much of a lady.
Hey, Dream, I'm going to bounce off for 1 second. I'm going to be back. I just got to go run and get something to drink, get some iced tea from my place real quick. But I'm going to lose reception. So, but I'll be back. Just give me a couple minutes.
All right.
I'll be back.
Very good.
All right.
Feeding the dogs while we're in a pause mode here. Come here, little wit. Come on, here. Let me.
Molly.
Come on, let me
Is
get
that all you're giving Molly?
I don't know. This fucker.
You're supposed to give Molly and I guess they're bigger.
I don't know what Itsy wants.
Itzy's just needs a couple
Itsy don't even know what she wants anymore.
I know.
She's just like delusional, deluded. She's like one of those freaking
Can't
70s.
go out there with you.
She can. I'll bring her out there with me. Here, come on, little wit.
I usually watch her out there.
That's cheese, that's lamb, and that's ground beef. 80-30. Here.
Not lamb.
I know, lamb.
I don't even think they like it.
Yeah. Spider.
Is she bringing Itzy out there to eat?
Well, she's over there chomping right now.
Eating?
Yeah, she's right over there by that glass table by the right foot end of the bed.
All right, it's 11:30. You have a half hour.
I got a half hour? Okay. All right, guys. Breaking news. I got a half hour to fuck around for a minute. I'm going to end this stream soon, man. I've subscribed to like an extra 200 channels in the past couple of days. I'm going to get on that fucking algorithm and I'm going to shine like goddamn Pluto on leap year like that. Spider, fucking, well, she wants to eat it. You ain't going to do anything about it, Spider. It's she's eating Spider's food now. No, she's not. Itsy, go eat. She's so fucking paranoid that I'm not with her right now. All right, guys, I need to clarify a few things real quick. Yes, I am 1/18th black. It's just a DNA test away from fucking accuracy. Test that. I need to find my fucking writer. I'm 1/15th Apache. I'm 1/15th Navajo, and I'm 1/15th Comanche. 47% Scottish Irish. 43% Spaniard. Connect the dots, idiots. I'm the American fucking dream. I'm the best, and this is just another example for me to fucking show it. Everyone will watch the replay and they'll be like, oh, American dream. Your wife was talking for you. But you're not here right now. If someone has something to say, jump. Because you idiots know I'm above average IQ. I mean, I'm not like a Jedi fucking Knight. I'm not like 150 or 60 that can move shit with their mind and, algorithm and all that shit. But I got 126 IQ, and that's twice check verified. Because when I was in elementary school, I didn't fucking want to take those stupid tests we had to take and shit. It was filling the bubbles, so they tested me to find out if I was retarded. So I would just like paint pictures with a fucking bubbles and shit. Found out when I really did it, I was 126. That's like a doctor. That's like a lawyer. That's like a congressman. That's like a senator. That's like a fucking American badass. So there is no one out there that can take me down on my... Oh, God, Itsy. What the fuck? Come on, Itsy. Come on, Mommy. Come back. Come back. No, not that way. Itsy. 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 Come here. Come on. Oh my God, there she goes fumbling around. And she don't even know the way back in here. She's all fucking blind and shit. God fucking damn it. Oh, shit. Come here, Itsy. Oh my God, I feel like I'm sucking on cock right now. Shit. Come on, Itsy. Baby. Baby. This ain't working. She's like fucking going farther. Where the fuck is she? She's fucking far away. I gotta go get her manually. Manual evac. I gotta go out in the front real quick. I gotta get Itsy. She ran off in the street again. Itsy, there's cars out there, Mommy. Mommy, come on. Let's go inside where you're safe. At least in here, I know you'll be protected. I ain't gonna let a goddamn thing happen to my dog. I'll get my goddamn Winchester Defender out and pull some shit away before I let her go down. Go in there. So there's that. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. You know what I forgot to do? I bet none of my fucking channels got hit on the algorithm today. You know what? If I do like a fucking 9-hour stream, everything will be on there. Everyone will be like, oh, American Dream, we didn't see you go on, and all that shit. Hey, Napdos. Should have been on a few minutes ago. Cindy was answering the tough questions. If anyone has a tough question for Cindy to answer, and I got to know who the fuck you are. I'm not going to let some rogue fucking freak come up here and do some bullshit. Damn it. Come and ask her. She just allowed Negasonic to ask her like 1,000 fucking questions. Wait, no, not that, idiot. hell yeah, like that. No. Negasonic knows about addiction. He is educating everyone out there. This is for educational purposes only. This ain't for fucking bullshit. This is for educational purpose only. Nigga, that better be you. I got to put my porn screen bomber up because after what happened last week with the Geno situation and me being posturing for war, we got to be on high alert.
That's me.
Oh, it's next time. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, man.
I just had to go grab some iced teas.
Dude, you got an inside scoop from Cindy that no one's ever had, dude. I don't think she's ever been that genuine with anyone else in her life.
Yeah, it was nice talking to her.
I apologize for drinking during my sobriety, and I was ashamed. It took me 2 days, a day and a half to fess up. And when she kind of started talking about like not talking to me anymore, I was like, I got to tell her the truth. I just told her, Cindy, I apologize to you for doing what you said I did because I did it. I drank a poor loco. I took that fucking Prozac pill and it numbed me like a fucking gnome. And I was like, bro, you know, I want to die and shit. Prozac can fuck you up.
Never tried it.
Drank the beer, you know, and I felt a little better. Sheppy and them and you were there. But
yeah,
after the guilt it just took control, man. I can't hide that kind of shit. I have a conscience.
I know you do. I told you that would happen. I said, watch, if you slip up, you are going to end up regretting it.
I told EFP, he's the only one besides you that I've told that to. So just so you know, you and him, you're the second person I've told that to.
Cool.
But yeah, I had to clear the air. I mean, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I own it. I'll fucking own that all the way to the fucking bank. And
yeah, but now you can get to 4.5, 5 months plus standing on your head because you already did it for that time. Just keep up the vapor weed, keep up the, take the kratom occasionally if you need to help take the edge off.
It does help. It does.
Because like I said, that's the biggest thing that gets everyone going back is you have a feeling that you're missing. You're missing that feeling, and once you're in, I mean, like I said, I have. It'll be 20 years August 4th, and there's still days, maybe 3-4 times a week that I feel like having a drink. So, but I just don't. And you just gotta just tell yourself, hey, I lost my privilege because I couldn't, you hit that rock bottom, and that's all it is.
But does he go to AA?
Do you go to AA, brother? She was asking you right now. You can answer at ad lib whenever you need to answer to her when she asks you a question. She asked you if you go to AA.
No, I don't go to meetings anymore. I went to meetings for the first 2 or 3 months when I got out of rehab, but I got a lot of flack because they would smell the weed on me.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so out of respect for them too, because a lot of people were there quitting other things, and I felt funky. And no, I got a really nice brass gold coin, an AA chip, and it's a brass one, and it has a camel on it, and it says 24, and that's my 24-hour chip. But I've been carrying that on me every day since I left rehab, and like literally transferring it to each wallet I have. I have it on me right now. I carry it. I've had this coin on me for almost 20 years.
That's good.
So thank you. Yeah. So if I feel like having a drink, I take it out and I look at it, give it a couple rubs for luck, and I don't have a drink.
And it does help, right? It helps, right, nigga?
Because
it does.
I think he needs to go to AA and get a sponsor, but I just don't think he should be tackling it. And I don't think I'm the one to sponsor him, although.
No, you can't sponsor him. they frown on having spouses be your sponsor, especially usually they don't let opposite sex sponsor each other. It's like a weird rule they have.
Nigga, would you
But
be my sponsor?
absolutely,
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
I'll talk to you behind the scenes about that. But if you will do that, I will definitely follow your leadership. And ask Cindy about the gummy chewable THCA. She has a bunch of it she hasn't eaten yet. What happened?
Yeah,
What happened with that?
you know that's one thing. Like I said, that THC it helps, especially when you're trying to curb everything else. And I know you took a couple of them before and liked it a little bit, didn't you, Cindy?
When I took enough of it, because nothing happened with one, so I took like another half. They're gummies, and
Yeah.
I got up to go to the bathroom. I couldn't even walk. The whole room was spinning. And to me, that wasn't a very fun feeling.
Well, you get your sea legs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to pressure you into doing anything, but one thing that can help is, you're going to have to be his buddy through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, occasionally, if he's feeling like having a drink, then eat a couple gummies with him, while he hits a vape weed, and you guys sit back and you watch a movie. I know you guys like to binge watch shows. Keep doing things like that, and that'll help. It's like that saying they have: idle hands are the devil's playground.
Yeah.
So you spend all your time drinking, then you don't know what to do when you're not drinking. So you got to find a healthy outlet, and that can be a healthy outlet. But yeah, I mean, you can go to meetings with them still, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt for him to find a sponsor out there too, someone that he can see physically at the meetings. You usually end up meeting people, and everybody says hi and whatnot after the meetings, and you go up and you share and talk about some of your experiences and what led you to quit drinking. So,
Nigga, I've been very transparent when I said I've sucked another man's dick.
Michael.
I did it. It happened. It was a one-time thing. Would you like to elaborate on your one experience with a woman?
No. I'm not talking about sex. Why are you talking about sex? Did you drink while you were out?
I'm drinking my kratom right now. All right, we're not talking about her relationship she had with a neighbor when she was young. That's not the topic of discussion. What we're doing right now is trying to talk about rehabilitation and reforming your focus. It's how we It's how we improve ourselves.
And I mean, like when I was in going to AA after I got out of rehab, I mean, there were some people there that were just trying to curb their drinking to where they could just have a drink or two, once or twice a week. But even then, you're still considered an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like the town junkie, pretty much.
Yeah, see, I could never have just one. I couldn't just go have a beer. I had to go to the bar and have 8 beers, or 8 rum and cokes.
Oh, you're like me then. You had to have like 8 or 9 of them just for the night. Oh, I hated it. When I went to a bar where just did it, dude, back in the 80s and 90s, because that wasn't enough. I needed $50 or $100.
Yeah, you got to fuel that engine, man. You know what I mean? I would sit up all night drinking, dude. I'd stay up just to drink.
That's exactly what I would do.
I had a buddy who would work nights, and so he'd get off at 6 a.m. So I would take like a Vicodin or something and make myself pass out, and then he would pick me up when he got off work, and that's when they started selling alcohol again, and we'd go out and he'd stay up for like 4 or 5 hours, and we'd just be sitting there drinking.
Oh, wow.
Playing video games and stuff. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what's been going on in the world? I know EFD had a channel that got redirected. I mean, but I get it. I mean, things like that happen. The same things happen to me a dozen times at least. So I mean,
Why did it get taken down?
I think because he got a second strike, and what I did in the past, I'm just comparing that to my experience. I got a terms of service violation for whatever reason. I challenged it, but I said, "Oh, it was computer generated," and it was like whatever. I made up some excuse, and they terminated my channel, even though it was only my first or second strike, only because I had previous strikes before that. And so they went in and just took I think it was the 911 off the grid because of that bullshit. Cindy, I'll be right back. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm just going to go to the kitchen so I can make sure everything's done. Yeah, I got like 20 minutes left to stream, so I got to. But yeah, that's what happened to me. And it's happened on several channels. Man, I think the 6.2, the first 6.2, not the 6.28. Same shit happened. I think someone popped on my panel and showed a dick clip or some shit like that. And then it was like, you can't argue your way out of because when you do that, when you appeal it, they get a human to go supervise it. And they watch what you did. Could you imagine them watching EFD doing this bullshit? Oh yeah. So it wasn't an escape. He should have just took the strike and just laid down and did a life work strong or some shit.
Yeah, that was a wild scene, man.
Oh, dude, hey, have you heard of that channel called Retarded Dream?
No.
Oh God, I wish I had the clip. I wish I had the link right now. I might try to link it right now. Just look up Retarded Dream, and you'll find it. I found it within the first 5 videos. They changed their names to Simps, SIMPZ, and.
Oh yeah, you showed them before. I found them. Yeah.
They show fucking Copperhead. What's his name? EFD. Going full force of that shit. Oh, Poon's live.
Yeah.
I didn't know Poon was live, or I wouldn't know it live. Well, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do a quick. Goddamn Simps. Let me see. What's his name? Retarded Dream. Retarded Dream. Dude, I got people popping up channels left and right trying to fucking humiliate me. What did I do? I mean, I'm not the fucking worst guy on the planet.
That's just the internet, man. That's just what's up. That's what we're all here doing. I mean, it's just some people laugh at other people and at other things. Like I get much enjoyment making fun of Tyree Sneed.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, Tyree's a fucking idiot. I mean, he can't even excuse his behavior. He's like a fucking idiot, dude. Yeah, literally. When your family turns on you, I mean, you fucked up too much. I fuck up a lot, but I don't fuck up too much. My family don't turn on me in the end. I got like a self-preservation fucking button or some shit that says, hey, out of it or whatever.
That's because you got a caring family, and they know that you're redeemable. Tyree has proven himself to be irredeemable. He can't.
Oh, dude, that guy is major league fuck up. I mean, he's more fucked. I'm wearing a tomahawk hat inside my house. He goes around looking like fucking that boy on his stupid ass bike cycle, cruising around Brownsville or whatever the fuck he is, and he's not even on any drugs or don't have an alcohol problem. That's a psychiatric disturbance. He is that's disabled freak, dude.
He is insane. He's, he broke a scooter. You heard about that?
No, I didn't. What happened?
There was a fender on the back, and I guess it came loose, and he thought, oh, I don't need the fender anymore. So as he claims, did the most macho thing that he can do because he's macho, and he ripped the fender off, and that pulled a bunch of the wires out, and now his scooter don't run.
So Tyree destroyed his scooter by taking off the fender on the back of his scooter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pathetic. Cindy, should I go get a little scooter and ride it around? And
no.
She says no. That's not acceptable.
I'm thinking about buying a couple of them for my guards at work.
Really?
So during the summer, yeah, so they can drive around the property. Might be
Oh,
nice.
They work and they go fucking fast, dude. A normal man, I can do a 12-mile-an-hour sprint, maybe a 15 for a very brief period, like 15 seconds. But to go 20 miles an hour constantly like that, like a scooter, that's pretty fucking fast. That's the fastest man can run 25 miles an hour. The fastest man in the world. I'm a trained treadmill runner. I mean, I've fucking ran more than 1,000 miles on the treadmill. I can run on the treadmill and keep my pace. But man, 25 miles an hour is fast. And his own scooter, he even admitted before the crash, it went 18 to 20 miles an hour. After his first crash, it only goes 15.
Yeah.
So he knew what was up.
Yeah, now he says he wants to get a motorcycle, and I don't think he could handle a motorcycle.
He's not motorcycle material. I don't think. What do you think?
No.
Stop it. Calm down.
Uh-oh, dogs are up.
Yeah, I gotta turn off the camera. The dogs aren't barking at the neighbors. Holy crap. Hey, so Poon's live right now. What else is going on right now?
I don't know. I know Marty's talking with Cyrax on his channel.
Have they made up, or are they buddies now, or what to do with
Yeah, they're buddies now.
Okay, that's good.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I never thought Marty was a bad guy, and I kind of blamed Marty in the beginning that, oh, well, he's a bully, whatever. But when I saw Cyrax attack Marty, I was like, no, I stand corrected. Cyrax was the aggressor, a little fucking midget.
Yeah, no, Marty's a good dude. I think he gets misread by people, and everyone thinks that he's a mean troll and whatnot.
No, not Marty.
He doesn't go out. It's not like, it's like people always ask me, oh, you're a troll. And I say, yeah, but I don't. It's not like I'm making fun of a little Asian girl's piano recital. We're going after fucking scumbags and narcissists here,
Yeah, that's true.
So pedophiles and all that junk.
I know, man. It's just crazy. I can't grasp my brain around that and understand it. I just can't. I'm trying to do something real quick.
No worries.
Have you ever done LSD?
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh my God.
I had a wild summer in '93, especially when the Grateful Dead came to town.
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I had one summer, and I shit you not, I ate over 100 hits of acid during that summer, and it got to the point where I had to take a 10 strip just to get off. And whenever I started doing it, I had a bad trip, so I stopped.
Oh yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I kind of got in that situation. I took 2 one day before work, a long shift, and then about 5 p.m. I had to take another 3 hits because if you take 2, you got to take 3 to get off again. You can't get off on 2. Yeah, I get it. I get that completely.
And yeah, I lived close to Cincinnati at the time, and we would drive the bridge over to Cincinnati and go visit a bunch of acid houses, and we would get shit that the paper was still wet. They had to give it to you in tinfoil, and they had it double wrapped, and then they would put it in a plastic bag, and they tell you, yeah, just take some gloves, pull it out, let it dry, and then cut it up and whatnot. But we would just take it while it was wet, and that piece of paper would just dissolve in your mouth instantly.
I used to love that white blotter, dude. That white blotter was fucking. I thought it was badass. I'd fry for like 8 to 12 hours. It was such good fucking back in those days. Oh, yeah. 18, 19.
Yeah, you wake up though. Sometimes if you take too much, you wake up because a lot of times, especially back in the 90s and whatnot, in the 80s and 90s, they would cut the LSD with strychnine.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, they would do that. I would get cringy sick, dude. Like halfway.
Yeah, a lot of back pains from it and shit too. All the time, you wake up and your back's fucking sore and.
Like when you went and worked out and shit like that, that's about the time I remember I lied on acid one time, and I went to the base gym and worked out, and my back hurt after that, like all the time I was delivering Domino's pizzas all through that time. And I mean, I used to cry on acid delivering fucking pizzas, dude. It was like fucking trippy, man. I used to love that shit. Okay. This is going to go out to everyone that hates me right now and that says I'm a liar and a cheat and a thief and a stealer. Negasonic just spoke with Cindy.
Yes, I did.
And if you go back, like maybe like what 20, 30 minutes, you'll see what they interacted about. And I got to get off this here like in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and show something what someone put. And if you want to copyright strike me, go for it. I will butt fuck you with a fucking retaliatory attack. I will. Don't fuck with me. I'm not in the mood right now, and I probably would do it.
Get him.
So anyways, I'm promoting your channel. Everyone go and like and subscribe to this channel. The channel is called Sims. It was called Retarded Dream, but now it's called Sims. Turn it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna hear. Oh God, here's what happened the other night. I'm not even. It's just. I'm gonna put myself on mute.
All right, I'm on mute too.
I made my mistakes, but in all of my years of public life, I have never profited from public service. I've earned.
No, but can you hear the crackles?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at my nose.
That was an old fucking can. Right there on fucking tea. I can take a That was an old can of Four Loko. I did not drink that right now.
Here we go.
Oh, you really want to know what I bought?
Now this is an episode of Cops or something. From the Blair Witch Project to Petey on Patrol. Look at this, man. What an entertainer. It's Four Loko Gate.
You're going to owe me an apology when this is over because the Four Loko came from behind the basket. I'm leaving. I'm pissed. I'm leaving right now. I'm leaving right now. I'm leaving right now, and you can't stop me because I'm pissed. If you don't trust me with this, look at Itchy shaking right there. She's on her deathbed. I did not drink tonight. I will not drink tonight, and I won't drink tomorrow. But for you to accuse me for a can that came out from behind the thing, I do a
Yuletide carols being sung by choir.
I did lie about the can.
Folks dressed as Eskimos.
I picked up a can behind the fucking building, and I got to take a second here to acknowledge the fact that we're looking at a video that happened 2 days ago when Cindy busted me with a Four Loko can. I have since then confessed. Cindy has talked to the man behind me, right here, Negasonic, about the situation. It's been resolved. I'm on day 2.5 right now. Day 2.5. Negasonic is my Alcoholics Anonymous sponsor now.
That's
and
right.
I'm starting over again. I made it 3 months and 3 weeks and 7 days. So that's a long time for me. And I'll continue, but I've already confessed, and Nega has talked to Cindy, and we will all be in contact with each other. If I fuck up, Nega has permission to call Cindy and tell her Dream fucked up. Look, he's drinking again. He's in the car. He's over at the fucking YMCA. He's fucking fagging around sucking dick for coke. He can tell her that if I fuck up again. He has my permission. So let's continue with this.
If you fuck up.
Computer away coming there, but I didn't drink it tonight. Let me say good. Can I say goodbye to my buddies at least? They don't even know what's going on.
I think we do. What happened? fence.
Came out here.
You're-
And there was a poor loco that I had behind the building over here, like from like a month, 3 months ago. And she found the poor loco. Because I picked it up because I didn't want to be littering. I'm not a litter bug. So I hid it behind Bitsy's little egg. And I'm like, that's, I don't know, like that, you know, one conscious decision. And then it was like she I wasn't drinking, guys. I don't drink. I gave up alcohol. I'm going back in there because my wife told me that I need to go in there for a while. And I'm going to make peace with her. But I'm going to come out here a little bit later. And then I'm going to.
I think you should just make peace with your wife for tonight and start up again tomorrow. You need to reassess. After action review, you're at war.
Something's happening. Oh, man. Now it's just me.
I think everyone gets the idea.
Yep.
Anyone else? It just kind of I lost my StreamYard connection and it kind of booted me off. So that's probably the proper time. You know, Sheppy was like solidifying the fact that it is a very serious concern. He pretty much said what everyone else was saying, like, well, you might want to restore stability in your homestead before moving on into uncharted terrain. And that's all we did. And I did what I thought was right at the time. I kept my mouth shut, let them prosecute. Do not prosecute yourself and don't plead guilty and do a plea deal, and then you get fucked. But then after a day and a half, I thought about it. I'm going to close the door so she don't hear me. I thought about it and said, fuck it. I could probably get away with it, and she's off her psych meds. I mean, I can probably make her think she's going crazy or whatever, and she don't know what's going on, and then she'll end up in the ER, and then I'll be here by myself. But I decided not to do that. I decided to go ahead and just say, look, we're on common ground. I love you. I love the dogs. I love Itsy more than anything in the world. And I need to confess something to you. And I told her that I drank the Four Loko that she found on the ground right out here, goddammit. Right out here. You guys saw it when it happened. Negasonic was here. Everyone else was here. I'm ashamed of myself. But
we live and we learn.
We live and we learn. Thank you, Negasonic. I don't know what to do now. I mean, now I'm sober, and I drank some good kratom. She gave me like fucking $30 to buy some more kratom. And then she had to buy my cigarettes. Dude, I'm a cat man. I mean, I really got to fucking walk the line on this one, dude. I fuck up. I'll be homeless in the street like fucking Tyree Sneed. And no one
don't
loves
want that.
No.
Like I said, just stick with the vapor weed. Grab a couple of those gummies, chew them down.
Dude, I tried to get her addicted to fucking THC, but she won't take it now. She gets all dizzy and shit. I mean, I was hoping that she'd get all fucking addicted to drugs, and she'd be like my slave. You know? And I'd like, all right, I'll go get your CHBA, whatever the fuck it is, and you're my slave now. You do what I say, or you go through withdrawal. But that didn't happen. She didn't even try it more than once.
Yeah, you really need crack or heroin to get that kind of effect out of people.
I know. She should have been a prostitute, and I should have been a pimp. I would have got her hooked on fucking that good Chinese heroin and made her my little slave, man. But she loves me. I don't know why, but she loves me. Thanks, dude. You are I mean, I don't know where everyone is tonight. I'm probably like off the algorithm because I've been starting so much shit lately. But I'm on like 3 or 4 or 5 channels right now. But no, I don't know. Sometimes I do this and no one pops in, and then sometimes I do this and like fucking 50 people pop in. So it's like kind of hit and miss. It's like Winkler. You know, hey, is Winkler doing all right, man?
I don't know associate with him too much. I mean, I'm in the Discord with him, and I see him on here occasionally. But was there something wrong with him? Did something happen?
No, yesterday I saw him and Poon. Oh yeah, I went on the stream with David Walsh. What's a fatter Walsh? Which one's a fatter Walsh? There's 2 Walshes, but one's fatter than the other.
I'm trying to think.
Get them mixed up. Joe Walsh. Okay, Joe Walsh is fatter than David, so it was a Joe Walsh guy. I was with the fat Walsh, and I put a clip of it, like a 2-minute clip, when I met him on Poons, and but it was good to see Joe. I mean, last time I saw him, me and him were fighting and shit, like a fucking year ago in the hotel room. I was yelling at him, popping my lungs and shit, and anyways, I was pissed. I was gonna whoop his ass. He probably would have whooped mine. I only weighed 130 pounds or some shit. But anyways, yeah, he I guess he stayed up there a while, and EFD was up there for a while, and EFD was punking Poon. I'm gonna say it out loud right now, and I'm not gonna take it back, Poon. I'm sorry, you're a Texan. You're a Texas legend, Poon. But the other day when EFD, oh my God, shut the F up. Come on, inside. Whoop out.
They see something.
I saw a fucking cat like 3 buildings. Like, you can barely see it way over there. That's a cat by the air conditioner. Barely. I ain't got acute vision, like eagle vision. Anyways, fucking, oh my God, I forgot what I was talking about. I took it to that vaporweed.
You were saying that Poon's a legend, but he got owned by.
Oh yeah, he got owned by EFD the other night. EFD kept telling Poon, "You're a fucking retard. You fucking dumb shit. You know what? You got a pussy. Fuck you." EFD. EFD. I didn't even thought.
EFD doesn't care.
EFD punked his ass, and Poon's just like, no. Well, Poon was distracted. I'm not gonna assume anything. Poon's a Texan, and his family were Texas legends. His fucking great granddaddy and great uncle. They fought in the Alamo. They were with Daniel Boone and the Poons. They were like friends and shit. And so when Daniel Boone died, the Poons committed suicide and shit because that was their buddy. But I mean, they died for the Alamo. Anyways. It's a complicated social dynamic syndrome, man. Poon Handler is a fucking Texas legend. He's my hero. And that place I talked to Cindy about, Boys Town, the brothel in Acuna, Mexico, Poon has been there many times just like me.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. Poon is a cool dude. Lincoln King's a cool dude too. But, I mean, Poon don't like Lincoln. Lincoln don't like Poon. Lincoln has 50 or 100 of Poon's channels blocked. But you know what? I get along with Lincoln. Lincoln told me that if I give him that EFD is okay, if I say EFD, let me know, Dream, when EFD is okay, and I'll let him back on the panel. I'm like, all right, bro. That was around the intervention time. Remember when we had that intervention like 2 weeks ago, last week? EFD was we had a jury of your own peers. Wow, we had a little 6-man jury, and we acquitted EFD from being a pervert. Remember when he was jacking off?
Oh yeah, remember that? Yeah.
So we acquitted him, and I was about to give him my blessing and a clean bill of health, but then he did this jack off shit and got his channel terminated. So I think Lincoln knows about that somehow. But I'm trying to be the negotiator. I'm really trying to help. Because, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think Lincoln does like me and EFD. I think since I've sobered up more than less, Lincoln likes me a lot more now. So more stable and consistent. EFD.
A lot of people do.
Yes, questions about that. I mean, He's just like, well, I don't want him to come telling everyone that he wants to have a three-way with me and another man like that. Does his shit. And then he dropped his dick pic in my goddamn Discord. I barely get on Discord. Next thing I know, I got this fucking wiener thing popping through my screen. And I'm like, Cindy, look at this. And she's like, what's that? I go, and I'm like, this PFD. He's on my Discord, so I haven't been using Discord for the past 4 or 5 days. I don't know.
That's a lot of dicks in Discord. They should just call it Dickcord.
Dickcord.
I've seen more peen on Discord than I care to fucking even think about.
I want to say out loud, and I want to tell you and your audience, and you're right in front of you, your witness, that Jay Leno, what's his name? Whatever his name is. Jay Leno, you know I like you, man. You're a cool guy. You know, I get a little chesty mouthed, and I say things I shouldn't say, but for what it's worth, dude, we're on the same page with Miss Sue Ann. I'm not gonna, since I know how you feel, I respect that fact, and I won't do that again. Not in front of you. And I'll leave it there. I'm not gonna push that. I mean, you're a good guy you're a fucking good guy to know. I mean,
well, you know, I talked to Jeno the other day, and I asked him what was up with you and him and whatnot, and if he's, you know, and Dream, he likes you. He still likes you and whatnot. He just didn't like you watching you spiral down the path with the drinking.
Then you know how that goes. It goes that way every time. So yeah. So he was onto something. He probably saw it before I saw it. He alerted me to it, and that's why I'm where I'm at now. You know, saying, hey, let's resolve things. And yeah, you're a good guy.
I think he'll come back around.
Yeah, he will. And you know, when he does, Lincoln still won't like him because he did the same fucking shit to Lincoln Kane. He popped up on Lincoln Kane's panel and showed that avatar dick, and Lincoln blocked him for life. You see, I pulled my real dick out. Remember back when I was putting those cocaine rocks or whatever in my pee-pee hole? I popped out. I was fucking drunk, and I was like, God damn, I can't do this right now. My dick's too small, you know, like that. And by that time, the damage was done. I was already on Lincoln Kane's. Everyone saw it, and they screenshotted it and had a fucking centimeter dick. And oh my God, I took a lot of shit for that. You know, because I was all fucked up. I was like, I don't give a shit. I'll pull and bomb. Because that fucking other guy told me to do it. It was a Clipper guy. Anyways, I've reformed since then. Don't do that. Don't do cocaine. Don't do drugs. I condone. Which one's the bad one? Condemn or condone?
Condemn.
I condemn the use of drugs, anabolic steroids, or any other kind of substances that inhibit you from thinking rationally. And from this day forward, I will follow the path of freedom, America, and sobriety. And I will not perform the actions I have in the past ever again in the name of Jesus. That's right. I said it.
And THCA.
In the name of Jesus and THCA. You know, THCA is a chemical, and chemicals aren't a bad thing. I mean, chemicals, we're human chemicals. We're just like cerebral, ginormous chemical synapse reactions. So I mean, you know, we are kind of like that. I am drinking some kratom. Maybe you see the crust on the wall. That's
kratom. I see that. Looks like a health drink.
I do not want to drink anything that people think is alcohol.
The proof is right there, people.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, just stick with that. Stick with the THC, you know.
Cindy likes you, Jim. Thank you. Hey, I mean, are you really going to be my sponsor, dude? I mean, if I
yeah, dude. I mean,
if I get
anytime you want to talk, you can hit me up, man.
I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I don't know your Discord. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in your Discord, and I have a Discord, but I never go in it. I like literally haven't been in my Discord in like 6 months because I'm always in other Discords. So I just use mine as a photo dump. I'll send you the link to it in Discord, in your Discord. But
that'd be great, man, if you can do that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna-
That's where I save all my old pictures, so I can save room on my phones and shit.
I wanted to end the stream here in about 5 or 6 minutes, no more than that. But I wanted to say thanks, Negasonic, because I mean I'm a fixer upper. I'm like one of those you buy for 158,000, but if you fix it up, you can sell for $500,000 type of works. You know, I'm like one of those.
Exactly.
And you buy some old fucking run down, cotton picking mansion over there in Georgia somewhere that ain't worth a crap. You know, Cindy,
Yeah.
what happened to us when I went to war with people in the past? Remember Haters Inc. and Siobhan Crow? It was unpleasant.
Yeah.
It was disturbing. She called your phone. She called your job. She called your family, and her trolls did too. But we forgave. And what we did was we moved forward.
That's what you need to do. And if you look at the steps, if you go online and look at the 12 steps, one of the things is making amends.
I can hear you, but I'll be right back. I gotta go to the
Okay. Yeah, you just make amends with everybody.
I believe that too, Negasonic. Cindy's been a very forgiving woman. You can't tell by looking at her. She's bright, she's sharp, she's articulate, she's divine. But
you're lucky to have her.
Particular things like maybe cigarette smoking when she drinks a beer and stuff like that. I mean, nobody's perfect. Sometimes you drink a beer and you want to smoke a cigarette. I mean, so you can't blame someone for their little, shortcomings. That's what I did the other day.
Jan Marie's in chat. Hey, Jan Marie.
Oh my God, Jan Marie, do you want to come up? You can talk to Cindy hands on, real quick, but not very long. She doesn't want to talk to you, Jan. We've heard bad things about you, Jan, but I don't judge. I think Jan's a good person. Jan is not what they say on the internet.
Jan is good.
Jan was always nice to me.
She's always been nice to me.
No, Jan's not dead. No, Jan was the one. She gave me some money in Del Rio a couple times, and I really don't have anything bad to say about Jan. In fact, more than anything, I'm more embarrassed for myself, the behavior I demonstrated under the influence of drugs and alcohol with her than against her. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Jan is like the Virgin fucking Mary. I have no disrespect towards that woman.
Yeah, no, she's really nice. She's always been nice to me.
Yeah, she's been nice to me too. Yeah, I don't have anything negative. By the way, guys, Cash App. In case Cindy runs out of money, I'm gonna need cigarettes. Cash App. But she won't, because I'm going back to work. Right, Cindy? I gotta renew my license.
Telling you, Dream, if you were out here, I'd hook you up with a posh security job.
Oh, that'd be so great. All I'd have to do is, that's what Negasonic does, Cindy. He sits in I'm not saying sits in a truck, but he gets paid $30 an hour to secure a giant 16-acre facility type thing, He just he's got subordinates that just kind of like, all right, Vector 3 over here, Negasonic, we're clear, like that,
Exactly.
That's cool.
Except it's a 985 acre property.
Oh my God, that is a gummy.
Eat it. Do one, Cindy. Cindy, eat a gummy.
Eat a gummy, Cindy.
No.
A small gummy.
I don't want those anymore.
A small one.
I don't.
Okay.
And I don't like those.
Look at this. Look, let's take a fraction. That's what I gave.
That's not going to do anything.
That's what I gave Spider the other day. And he flipped out and had a
I'm bigger than Spider.
Well, I know. So you. It does taste like a Sour Patch Kid, though.
It's sour.
Yeah, Spider ate a piece this big. Where's it at? Right. Spider fucking ate a piece this big that I dropped on the floor by accident. And he flipped the fuck out. Look at that.
I bet his fucking brain's the size of an avocado seed. An avocado pit. Won't take much for him to get off.
She's just chilling out right there. Her food's there whenever she wants it. Spider's there.
Hey, are you still giving Itzy the CBD for doggies?
Oh shit! God damn it! I fucking forgot. Damn it! Thank you. Let me get it.
No problem.
See, they're gonna mix that fucking shit in this food. Right now, I'll keep this food for her only. And I'll put half of the CBD shit in there. Damn it! I forgot all about that. The food was so good. I made them ground beef with the whatever artificial dog food. All right. CBD dog treat for the dog. There's a little bit of there's enough for 2 fucking serving. Oh shit. All right, now there's enough for 1 serving. And here's what I did to it.
There you go.
Yeah. And there's beef all in here. Ground beef. I cooked like a 1/4 pound of fucking ground beef, 80-20. Yeah.
The dogs are eating good, man.
Oh my god. That's a piece. Oh.
Try it. Ah. How's it taste?
Okay. It's not too bad, really. It just tastes like jail food, really. Honestly, it tastes like jail meat. Remember how jail meat tasted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, well, I got an idea. I did when I got locked up. I was locked up for a little over 2 weeks, and I didn't eat any of the food except that unless it was wrapped in cellophane, like the Little Debbie snack cakes, and that I would trade my whole lunch for them.
What?
Yeah. Well, no, because one of the trustees was my friend's older brother, and he came up and he's like, hey, Mike, don't eat the rice, don't eat nothing here because these motherfuckers fuck with the food here real bad. I was like,
oh my god, depending on what cell you're in, whatever, you could be like a fire or whatever, one of the bad guys, and then they like this one guy told me, the guy that I got in a fight with, oh god, what was his goddamn name? Caleb Lobowski or what? He was a Jewish guy. 6'2", look him up. He got processed 19 days before I did. I got processed on the 28th of November, so 19 days before that. Caleb Lobowski. Anyways, that skinny, dumb, tall motherfucker, he would tell me shit like, oh yeah, that one guy over there, that Mexican guy, and I was kind of cool with the Mexican guy. Yeah. He asked me for some treats or something because he worked kitchen. He was like a trustee. He said, I would jack off and come in and shit and just mix it in and all that. I'm like, dude, what are you fucking, and he would be talking shit, like passive aggressive shit about that other prisoner. What's his name? God damn it. Aaron was his name. Anyways, he'd be talking shit about Aaron. And I'd be like, dude, I mean, yeah, he's loud, but he had a brain injury. He got hit in the head with a tennis, what do they call those? Golf club.
Tennis racket?
Life, yeah. So, I mean, this guy's already mentally glitched, so of course he's going to talk shit. Ignore it. But, yeah, he kept talking shit. And then he started talking about this other guy. Fucking guy my age who hadn't taken a bath in like 18, 20 days since he'd been here. And had him kicked out of the fucking jail cell. Then he started talking shit about me because I told him that I'd buy him a bag of fucking coffee. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll hook you up. My wife hooked me up with some money. I'll get you a $3.50 bag of coffee here on this weekend. And I decided not to because, one, they declined my order. And two, it's like, fuck it. I waited he knew that. I waited a week, and then it was like, hey, man, you still going to hook me up with that coffee? I'm like, no, man. No, that was last week, not right now. And so he started talking shit about me to his little cell bunks, like right next to him, saying shit like, oh, yeah, well, I'm glad you're not like other people, and you say something, you don't do it. And that's when I called that motherfucker out. I was like, man, this thing's going to keep going to where I either get kicked out of the cell for some dumb shit, or I'm going to have to whip his ass. So I called him out, and I'm like, look, motherfucker, I don't really give a shit. Look, why are you acting like a passive-aggressive little bitch? And he's like, what up, man? What? Yeah, 6'4", but he's like fucking 130 pounds. He's like a skinny little scrawny Skeletor, like Tyree Sneed.
Oh, okay.
I pissed him off enough till he threw the first punch, and then just guillotine him and wrestle around for a little bit and kind of take him down, and then he don't want to fight no more. And it was like one of those things. And we got some mutual respect, But anyways, it was like that, and that was like the end of it. Because once you develop boundaries around someone, you actually call them on their bullshit and you take them down, they won't fuck with you no more. Caleb never fucked with me until he left my cell when he went to go work for the facilities trustee instead of the cell block trustees. So, he didn't fuck with me no more. He couldn't whoop my ass. There ain't no one out there whoop my ass. I mean, I'll get beat up, but I'll still have that fight. The fighter dog in me. Yeah, I mean, I ain't that badass, but I'll stand my ground.
Gotta go down fighting.
It's like Sue Ann said. I'm going to say this, and she did say this, and I'm not insulting anyone with this. Sue Ann said, yeah, but Dream stood his ground. Hell yeah. And that's the kind of girl Sue Ann was. She always had my back, dude. I don't know what the fuck she saw in me. I'm a fuck up.
Sue Ann was a very nice lady.
She was
always nice to me.
Yeah. Doc and Lauren, and she was cool with everyone.
Yeah, she was a cool chick.
She was my friend.
She wasn't afraid to talk shit to people either.
Yeah, she wasn't. She punked Lake Jenna one time, on my 9.0 channel, the channel that I actually got back. I don't know how I got it back because it got erased again, but since I managed another of my channels to it, I fucking have it on another channel, so I still got it. Anyways, there were thousands of videos, not thousands. There were dozens of videos on there where Sue Ann was on my panel. And I think one, if I find it, I'll clip it, where she called Lay Geno out for being a freaky naughty with her. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And he fought with her and she punked him. And then she's like, look, dude, I don't like you. I don't want you. I don't need you. We had a conversation one time that got intimate and it didn't lead nowhere. And then that's all she said about that. And then Jay pulled his dick out on my panel back then in 2020, because he was pissed. So it's like the revenge of Sue Ann. She's always here. She's always going to be here.
She was a nice lady.
And Jay's not that bad either. He's just, like I said, he's misfucking understood. He's like
a lot of people don't like Jay. But he's always been nice to me, so
he's always been nice to me too. But you got to. I mean, it's like when you walk in tall grass in the Sahara, or not the Sahara, in the Congo Zimbabwe region, and there's grass 3 feet tall. There's cobras, mongooses, and boa constrictors in the grass. You walk in there, and then you get mad because a fucking cobra bites your leg. Cobras bite. Lake Geno is a cobra. Period.
Speaking of Cobra, have you seen Gothic King Cobra lately with his new girlfriend?
No. Oh yeah, so his girlfriend. She's not bad looking. She looks like Cindy. She's pretty, but not. Drop dead. She's not. She's older.
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree. I mean, I'm older than Cove's girlfriend, but yeah, she's just annoying, man.
Oh yeah, she's the girl with the black hair and the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Kind of has some.
Yeah, there's actually I'll send you a link in the Discord. There's actually her porn. She has a porn video out.
What?
Yeah, and it's terrible. She's sitting there going down on some guy, and she's just sitting there holding his dick, and she's talking the whole time like it's a fucking microphone.
That's only hers, not anyone else. She just has the CBD oil, just for later. Okay, I'm gonna end this thing with Negasonic. Are there any questions you have for Cindy at this time?
I'm not answering any more questions.
No, Cindy, it was nice talking to you, though.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll do it again sometime. If you have any questions about, the program or anything, just feel free to hit me up.
Hey.
Okay.
And Negasonic, I give you permission right now right now, Cindy, itsy bitsy spider Molly, look. If I drink alcohol again, you have my permission and my approval to let Cindy know so she can tell my mom.
I will. You should check out this movie. It's an older movie, but it's called Clean and Sober. It has Michael Keaton in it.
Keaton, remember that one? He woke up with a dead prostitute and cocaine.
Yep.
That's how I want to go. I want to die too like that, but not with Cindy in bed and cocaine. But Cindy,
I get what you meant.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
I get the spirit. But yeah, Cindy, it was nice talking to you.
You too.
Hey, can you find
All right, thank you.
Can you find
No, I want to watch that show.
Which one, baby? The Another Life
Yeah.
with the aliens and Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica 2000? That chick? Okay. Hey, have you seen Battlestar Galactica, the new version?
I've seen bits of it when they were first airing it. I never really got into it.
That was pretty dope, dude. It was like us plus maybe 150 years. And then what happened at the end of that movie? The machines that they made that rebelled against them, that got AI intelligent and had emotions, they turned against us. And then in the end, we landed on Earth. We blew up the AI army, and then we're stuck on Earth. And then we have to start all over with what we know. And then it all repeats itself, dude, over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over and fucking over again. You find some oxygen-rich planets with enough carbon dioxide and nitrogen and helium and all these ingredients for life. And then next thing you got humans or some kind of life form, maybe fucking advanced dogs. I would love to live in a world where there were advanced dogs. Little Witch would be a rocket scientist. She would develop the first dog Porsche. Look at it. Like that. And someone else would Walmart dog, that's what I'm talking about. That's kind of the way things should be. But in a row, I don't know. Dude, these are fucking so good, dude. I ate some of that. I smoked some of that cigarette vape. These fucking
Is that sour cream or the pickle flavor?
Sour cream.
Yeah, the sour cream are good. The pickle ones are actually pretty good too.
Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
I think Cindy wants you to go watch the show with her.
You know what? Most of the views I get on this video, this live stream, are going to be on the after video. I might have like 1 to 12 people in the chat at one time here. But in the after, I'll get like 300 or 400 people watching this fucking video. Like,
you know what you need to do? You know what you need to do, Dream, is next time you go pick up some vape weed and you go to the dispensary or wherever you go, get Cindy some other type of edibles. Like get her a brownie that she can quarter out, and you guys should live stream yourselves watching the show, and you can have reactions to what you're watching.
Well, I used to buy marijuana from one of my nursing assistants or one of my med aides or something like that back in the old days. Hey, did you eat half this gummy? That's not all there. You ate half of this?
Yeah.
Well, you
That's
should.
when I got sick.
That's when you got. Well, there's just a half right now.
I don't want it.
It's just a quarter half.
I don't want it.
You take a little bit of it, maybe like half of this, and
Try getting her a brownie or some cookies that she can parcel out more and see how that affects her.
melt this in the microwave according to your goddamn food someday. You won't take it. That's a wasted drug. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we're gonna watch. I don't know. What have we been watching? What was that show called? Another Life, with that girl that played the actor Starbuck.
Yeah, would you stop pointing that thing to me?
On Battlestar Galactica. What happened?
You pointed the computer at me.
Oh God, please! I didn't realize, baby. I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
All right, babe.
All right, Dream. I'll let you get to your show then.
All right, brother. Thanks, man. You're my AA sponsor. It's going to go on record as of February 16th that Negasonic is my AA sponsor, period.
I'm chief of sobriety security.
Chief of Sobriety. You know what? You aren't Chief Security. Negasonic Chief Security. Whoever else was Chief Security. Who was it? Jorg? I don't even remember. You're fired. Negasonic.
You're gone, George. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, dude. You kind of fell out of the food chain there. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
All right, man. You have a good night.
All right, man. Thanks, dude.
All right, later, bro.
Love you more. Bye.
All right, love you, bro.
Bye. You too. Breaking news. Breaking news. My God, I don't know where to start. Amazing developments have happened in the past hour and 35 minutes. 1 minute, I'm driving to the head shop. The next minute, I'm driving to the supermarket to get the dog's food. The next minute, I'm driving home. I get home. Negasonic has a fucking hour and a half live stream interview. Well, more like 20 minutes. 20-minute live stream interview with Cindy. Maybe you know who Cindy is. She's my wife. You want to know the IRL scoop? That's the IRL scoop. And if you can't handle the truth, get the hell out of my kitchen because that's where we're at right now. Welcome to the chop shop. This is where things happen. I mean, I know you guys think you're a bunch of tough guys running around on the internet, laughing around and saying, "Oh, I'm from Georgia and we inherited a farm and I'm gonna make fun of a retarded guy." Welcome to church, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, idiots. Welcome to the real world. Because I got fucking Pandora. I got the paid Pandora. And I can listen to music while I'm talking to you. So when you say something, I don't even hear what you say. You know what my favorite song is? Does anyone know what my favorite song is on this channel? What's my favorite song? If one person can say what my favorite song, the song I always play, I will cash app you $10 right now. I'll borrow money from Cindy to cash app you. What is my favorite song? Do you even fucking know? You got 3 seconds. I'm gonna take a hit off my vapor weed pipe. 2 seconds. 1 second. Turn on the fucking light. This is my favorite fucking song. I'll just play 1 second of it because I can't play it long because of the algorithm. Can you hear that? Now, if you know what song that is, you know what I'm talking about. And you didn't say Dive Bar Beauty Queens by Moonshine Bandits, and you don't know anything about me. So why don't you take your moderate of minimal intel and jump the fuck off the Titanic and drown? Because there are survivors here. I'm a goddamn American. I'm the American motherfucking dream, assholes. And if any of you fuck with me, I'll use everything in my power to come in your ass. Goddamn right. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Hey, I need my cigarettes. Where's my cigarettes at? Itsy, little Itch, you're in control. Watch the perimeter. No, Tim. Wolf pack. Where'd it go? I don't know. Chief security. That's the wolf pack. Maybe you've heard of them. Smoke ahead and pack the con. Smoke the con and pack the nine. She's worked by a raptor down her heart. That's what I'm talking about. Protected by the wolf pack. There ain't no one that could kick my ass. I bet you $100 goddamn dollars that I'm gonna be carrying a baseball bat. So there's that. Long blonde hair, standing 5'9", bright green eye, switchblade on the side. You know what I'm talking about. I like dive-bar beauty queen babes. When Cindy dies of natural illness and death and life cycle, I'll have to make the decision then. But right now, I'm just too good looking to think about it. That's what I'm talking about, too.